Welcome back to the Car Crowd Cafe, and today it's the turn of the iconic Renault 5 GT Turbo to take centre stage in our walk around video. This little white GT Turbo takes you straight back to the early 90s. These were so iconic and sought after back then. Everybody aspired to have a GT Turbo, but most of us were driving around in Renault 5 campuses or little mini metros. Our little Renault 5 GT Turbo has the rare pearlescent white paint job with the 5-star Speedline alloys wrapped in period Yokohama rubber. It's recently had a brake refresh front and rear, so now it stops as well as it goes. Renault have a history of producing some of the world's greatest hot hatches. In fact, the Clio V6 behind us there has that great V6 lump where the rear seat should be. But before that, the Renault 5 GT Turbo was really where it was at. Earlier versions of the Renault 5 GT Turbo actually competed in the World Rally Championships, with the Group B version of this producing over 400 horsepower and keeping pace with some of the era's most iconic cars, like the Lancia Delta Integrale, Celica GT4s and the Escort Cosworths. This truly was a little car that packed a massive punch. The start of the Renault 5 GT Turbo takes you straight back to the early 90s. Amazing 3-spoke steering wheel here and the very angular design, the original cassette player and the original sport seats. It really is a fantastic example of this 90s hot hatch. In 1985, the Phase 1 Renault 5 GT Turbo had 115 horsepower. Fast forward a few years later to the Phase 2 version and they'd up that to 120 brake horsepower. It still had the same 4-cylinder engine with the Garrett T2 turbocharger strapped to the back, but improved breathability through a carburettor and increasing the rev range by 500 RPM meant that extra power was achieved. Couple that with 840 kilo curb weight and you had a fantastic recipe for a front engine fun pocket rocket. Coupled with the fact that it's got some true rallying pedigree, and so many of these cars were used in modified magazines like Max Power and Fast Car, finding a truly original example is something that is incredibly hard to do. With this car, we wanted to bring you one of the best examples of the Renault 5 GT Turbo we could find today in the UK, which gives it the best chance for potential appreciation. If you want to find out how you could own a real equity share in the limited company that owns this Renault 5 GT Turbo outright, then head to www.thecarcrowd.co.uk. Follow us across our social channels at The Car Crowd UK, subscribe to our YouTube page and look out for more videos where we're bringing you some great future cars and covering content from the Car Crowd Cafe.